What up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is your boy Don Jeff. As you know, we always come with the truth, nothing but the truth. We are here again with another episode, but today's episode is going to be about still the Sanatoria. But if this is your first time watching me or maybe seeing my face on YouTube, on this channel it's all about education, influence, and entertainment. If you want to join the family, all that you have to do is subscribe and click notification bell. When I post a video, you have it on time. Before I start my video, I want to give thanks to all my subscribers. God be with you. God bless you all for supporting the channel, for sharing my video, and for liking and commenting. But today, I wasn't feeling all that well. I have my eyes scratching me, but I want to share this information with you guys, and it's very important that I have to let you guys know because the questions are coming, and out of the question, we need to answer these kind of questions, and I want you to understand one thing. When you look at my title, I was saying if you don't have this, don't apply for the document. This goes to those who knows they cannot find a working contract to change that 6-month permesso di soggiorno, and maybe if you don't have enough money or maybe anything with you to be able to change this document to maybe lavoro autonomo or something else, don't even apply for it. Why? I'm going to explain to you the document, what it do. That document exist before, and the reason why I'm telling you if you don't have a working contract, or maybe somebody who will give you a working contract, or maybe if you are not sure that you have you can change that document to any kind of document, don't apply for it, is because this document, this attesa occupazione, has been in existence for a very long time. You can ask anybody who know much about document. This document has been in the system for a very long time. This document is being given to people who had or maybe permesso di lavoro, and also maybe that is the working permit, and unfortunately they lost their job and they need to renew their documents. And because according to the country law, when you have this permit and you lose your job, they don't have to immediately send you back to your country. They need to give you some chance or maybe possibility again. This is when they have to give you this 6-month attesa occupazione to do what, to look for work. It's like a permit in searching of job, or maybe a permit that allow you to search for new job because you lose your old job and they cannot send you back home immediately. And this document is 6 months. It is not renewable. You can't say maybe they give me 6 months to search for job and I couldn't find a job, I'm going to renew that document. No, you cannot renew that document. After that 6 months, you need to go back to your country. You need to go back to your country of origin. So this is what the permit is all about. So the same permit is now is what she brought. This is what she brought, because she was saying before it's supposed to be a working permit to be able to request that for this one. But now she said, okay, even if you have a humanitarian protection and you worked in the past in these sectors that they've mentioned before, you can also request for this attesa occupazione and use this attesa occupazione to request for another document. So be careful. If you know you cannot change this document, don't lose your protection or maybe your request for asylum for anything else. Somebody also made a comment and was like, why am I advising people to go in for this bullshit document and this and that? This document is not worth it. Okay, I said, for you, it is not anything, it's bullshit. But for other people, it means a lot to them. There are people who have been in the country and they've worked or maybe for about 5 years and they can't even go back to their country because they don't have any permit that allow them to go back to their country. 6-month document is not per calamità naturale. This is attesa occupazione, which you can change. Per calamità naturale is a document you cannot change. We talk about it. We say it's not good. We all talk about it. But for this one, you can change it. So those who are having work, maybe who can change that document to a working permit, they have the chance. They can just do it and take those documents back home to visit their family. And those who have their bosses that they are willing to help them apply for this document can also have permesso di lavoro, and they can also go back to see their family. You don't want to be in the country and be working, paying taxes and doing everything, and you cannot go back to your country. That's why we urging people that if they have the chance, if they know they can do it, they must request for this document. So it is not bad. This is not calamità naturale. This is not for cura medica. This is document that I think you can change it, so it's so good for you to apply for it. Somebody also commented, and I think something like that was saying, they said you have to go to postpaid. It is not postpaid, and we need to learn over here. Postpaid is like a credit card being given to you, or maybe you can request it through, from Posta Italia. It's just a credit card. It's like a wallet where you can put your money, a MasterCard that you can use to buy things online, in the supermarket, different. Every bank have its own name. So Posta Italia is where you have to go and request for the document. And I'm going to put a link in my YouTube description where it's going to take you to Interior Minister's website where you have all the details. It's two different things. The last time I put a link where it will take you to the Gazzetta Ufficiale where they used to post the law. This time around, I'm going to put a link where it will take you to the Interior Minister's website where they used to maybe explain the law in the language that everybody will understand. For the Gazzetta, they are going to use some articles. They are going to use, so those places are a little bit complicated for people to read and understand it. So they've explained everything in a language that you understand it on the Interior Minister's website. So when you open my YouTube description, you have the link over there and you can go there. When you go inside that website, go downstairs, you see a PDF file. Download that PDF file. On that PDF file, you have another information, which I mean is very important, where you have to go, how much you have to pay and stuff like that. When you have to do these things in the Posta Italia, you have to pay, let's say 160. 30 euro will be for their services and 130 will be for the money that you have to pay. And this time around, you are not going to pay through the bulletin, or maybe you just, when you collect the kit modulo, you have that bulletin or that small one. I don't know. Yes, you just fill that one and pay. But this time around, no, you have to do it through the F12 form, F24 form, and which this F24 form, you can have it on the Agenzia dell'Entrata site, you can have it the Interior Minister's website, you can even have it in the post office directly. So you don't have to worry much. You can just go there and ask them if they have it, and they can also help you maybe fill it. So that is how it's going to work. And let's say you have three places to go. One is the Posta Italia, which is the post office. The second one is the Questura, which you can also go there and do your things. And the third one will be the associations like the Patronato and CAF, sorry, and the CAF and the CGEL, the CISLA, other kind of chief form, and this kind of service. They can also help you. I know these people also do much to help people, so you can also go to them. For those of you who your bosses have to apply for you, you can also go to these people and ask them questions if they can help you. I don't know, but I know definitely they are also going to work because this is their job. This is what they have to do. They have to help immigrants and stuff like that. So you can also go to them if your boss is willing to help you. Or maybe your boss can also go to the prefettura directly and go and ask anything that he wants, or maybe he can go and apply it over there. Or you can also do it online through the Interior Minister's website. When you check under my YouTube description, you have all the information in the Interior Minister's website where you have to click, and just it will take you directly where you have to fill all the forms and everything and pay your money over there. So you have everything in that link in my YouTube description, and you have everything. And I also put a link to my brother's website, which is permessodisoggiorno.org, which he has also explained how you can also do things and understand things the way that he did it, in a way that you understand and you do things by yourself. Let's talk about the last topic. The last one we are going to talk about is some people call me and they were complaining about their passport. They was like, they don't have passport. Should they go back to their country and do their passport and come back? Or maybe should they request for their passport in their country, because here if they want to do it, it's going to take time. One thing I want you to also understand is they already know you are in the country illegally. So you might not have your passport with you. But if you can go to your country embassy or maybe your country consulate over here and request for passport, or maybe request for a document that is equivalent to your passport, you can also use those documents to request for that document. Because in Italy, any document issued by the government of your country, that is your embassy over here, that is your consulate, by the government or the government department, or anything from the government that shows that you can travel with it, is equivalent to the passport. And definitely when you are going to request for a passport, the moment you pay, the moment you start doing all the process, they will give you something equivalent to the passport that you can roam about with it. So you don't have to worry much to think of maybe the passport is not an issue right now. You can do it over here in your country embassy, that's Rome, anywhere that you know it is. Just go there, request for the passport, and they will give you something that you can use to do your things over here. And when you look at according to some traveling documents, we're talking about some emergency travel document. We have the TC, which is the travel certificate, and we have the ETD, which is the emergency travel document, which can be used even in Europe. So you can go to your embassy and ask for all these things. Don't hesitate to just click my YouTube description. You have all the links that I know, all important links that I know. You have to read them and understand much. I'm just giving you summary of what I know, and you can just click on those links and learn something over there. Thank you very much for having time and watching my video. If this is your first time watching my video and you like my content, you can share my videos. You can also like and comment, and also if you know I did some mistake or maybe you want to correct me, you can also comment downstairs and let us share it together. And yet some people also said, some lawyers said you cannot request for it, you can request for it, you cannot. Yes, it's true, because then themselves they don't know whether those who are having permesso per la richiesta di asilo can also request for it, because it's a new document. As I said previously, a new document is very hard and complicated for people to know how it's going to work. But if your lawyer said you can't and some lawyer said you can, let's wait. When that lawyer who said you can did do it for somebody, then we know we can also do it. You can just tell your lawyer somebody did it and I can also do it, or maybe you can request it by yourself. But for now, let's stay calm and exercise a little bit. Let's wait and see how it goes. Thank you very much. God be with you. God bless you. This is your boy Black. I'm out.